August 26, Saturday, 8:45 p.m. I actually didn't know that I posted a podcast a month ago. That's July 26. And lo and behold, it's August 26, a month after. So, how am I? Actually, it's good, but today I just had a moment at SM City Food Court when I realized that for the passing days I have been pinching Unyara because of frustrations. Like she is increasingly she doesn't listen so much nowadays, and it's as if she changes her behavior once again. And like today I was really I was guilty for being very mean to her, and for a time, or I have paused. I look at all her pictures in my Google Photos, like when she was younger and all that. I was like, oh my God, where is that little girl go? And I think I have been, too hard on her. She's also adjusting with, like me, with how the transition from being an only child to suddenly with a sibling. But I was just, like God has been so awesome with everything in all aspect of this pregnancy. But I think in balancing how to have a preschooler and a newborn, I haven't prepared that much yet. All the while I was thinking that it's gonna be easy because Unyara will understand now. But 6 weeks into the mommying of 2 girls, I realized that it's actually very hard to parent a preschooler and a newborn. Why? Because the preschooler has now an understanding. She has now a feeling that the mom, like me, most of my time will be with caring for the newborn, and she feels jealous. She's just human, right? She can feel things, and she's very jealous. And like the word jealous has been it keeps on popping with her. Like she said, not directly with Anyana, but like with her friends, like, oh, I'm gonna wear this tie, and blah blah blah, will be very jealous and all that. Like I was like, why do you want other people to be jealous? Like, I don't know. Like she'll just tell me that. But I would keep on. Nothing has changed actually. I would always be patient to sit down with her and tell her things. But nowadays with Anyana, it's getting harder and harder to just sit down with her and talk to her. But I don't know. We've been good. Like at least we've been good for how many weeks, and then suddenly it takes a seat back. Like if Unyara is a Christian, it backslides. And I think the only change that we did was last Tuesday to Wednesday, I asked help from her old yaya Lani So because it has been so crazy, we've been so busy my with Unyara's school, right? We've been so busy with that, and I've also been busy last weekend during my birthday weekend. So the house isn't complete, there's so many things to fix, and our laundry and our washing machine is also broken. So I had to now call for help. I had to ask my mother-in-law to just borrow her helper for 2 days. So that was Tuesday and Wednesday, and that was when Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, that was when Unyara started, to be what do you call this, to be extra hard, because there was a happening in Wednesday where because most of the time I'm just like with during Onyara's time, where I'm usually the one who takes care of the baby. I'm that type of mom where for the first 4 months during my maternity, I would always want to be full hands-on with the baby, like as much as I can. The baby is with me. I do all the things for the baby except for laundry, of course, but changing, thinking, all the things. And most of the time, even when I'm in the comfort room, the baby is with me. I'm just gonna hold her, and I have my ways on how to just bring it on. But there was a time last Wednesday where I'm really so I wasn't feeling well. Then I asked Lani to just carry the baby, and I didn't. Most of the time when I noticed that Unyara is jealous of Anyana, I would ask her, like, all the things that I would do to Anyana, I would ask her first. Like, for example, I would sometimes I think it's not actually jealousy. I think she is very protective of her sister as well. So sometimes when there are other people who would carry Anyana, I would have to ask her permission if this person could carry Anyana. And that's what I have missed last Wednesday. So I just asked Lani, please carry Anyana because I'm gonna go to the CR. I was like, that was when like Unyara was Unyara's a meltdown. Like she was pinching Anyana. Like she was pinching Anyana and what do you call it? Pulling her arms. It was like, what happened? And she wasn't listening to me. It was like, so what I did was carry Anyana and then just give her and Lani time to just make it out. And then I explained to Unyara what happened. Then after that, she's really like she's completely changed. Like she's extra hyper and all that, and it's like, what happened again? And I think I forgot if I've shared it already, but it's before Anyana was born. Unyara was really super excited and all, and then I think I've shared it. I forgot where I shared it. Maybe in my Facebook, that after when I went to the hospital and I left her at the mother-in-law's house for the duration of the time that I was in the hospital. When I arrived, she was completely changed. She has completely changed her behavior. Like she doesn't like Anyana anymore. And I was like, what happened? And I was completely taken. I took it by surprise because I don't know what happened. But what I did with that one is that for the next days after that is I tried to just be with Unyara, to just always explain to her what's happening, and I completely cut off all interactions from families and all that, except for major occasions like during the baptism of Anyana, which also after the baptism, Unyara was also very it was very stressful for me. She has gone back to the envy, jealous of Anyana thing. And I think sometimes I think families and maybe some friends are very can be insensitive with the adjustment that's going on with their family. Like I know they're very excited to just welcome Anyana into the family, into the friendship and all that. But sometimes even me, I am at fault with this. Sometimes I can forget that Unyara has feelings, and she has been on the spotlight for so long that maybe she just, she's feeling a little bit uncomfortable that now the spotlight is on Anyana. And so that's what is like, that's what has been bothering me for so many weeks now, and I've been reading a lot on how to handle it. And I think for now the only thing that works for now is just keeping her with me all the time, and then so that I could explain to her, I could just always remind her that nothing has changed. The spotlight didn't transfer from her to Anyana. The spotlight just grows bigger so that it so that they too are in it already. And so I think that's the hardest part. And and also the reason why I couldn't do a podcast most of the time, because the house, it's only just a condo, right? So I don't really have time to just like this talk in for 11 minutes or maybe 30 minutes, the usual. But today after that moment in SM City food court, I just really asked the husband that please, I want to go home. I explained to him what happened. I explained to him that if I go to the mother-in-law's house with Anyana again, and then Anyana would be carried by the mother-in-law and the helper and the Atilani again, and Unyara would be left out, it would take a toll on me again, because as the behavior would change. And I was just explaining to the husband, please just go there with just visit with Unyara, and you don't really need me there, and also Anyana, so just please just have that moment. And but he was very hesitant, because if my husband is very, he's a family guy. He always wants us to be together all the time, especially me, because I'm like his spokesperson, all that. And he was really very hesitant. He was like, if you're not going, I'm not going, and all that. I was like, I had to stomp my feet and tell him, but we have to at least check on mommy and check on things there. So it's hard for us. It's hard for Unyara to be seeing the care. So at least for now, while Unyara is not comfortable, let's just do this and all that. And he was not actually on board with the idea, but Unyara was actually sleeping on my lap. And then when she wake up, I asked her, hey Unyara, how do you feel right now? You still want to go? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to eat and all that? She said, I wanna go to West House. Like, okay, so you're gonna go there, but mommy is really tired and I think I should go home already. Will that be okay with you? Will you go to West House even without me and Anyana? And she said, yeah, okay. She said like that. So I was happy, because the way we raise Unyara is that she gets to decide things. And I think most of that time, because I'm in a hurry with taking care of Anyana, I'm in a hurry of taking care of the household and all that, I do things without her permission. And I know some may not agree with me, because they think that they are a child and all. They shouldn't have that power, they shouldn't have that decision making. But at least when I was growing up, most of the decisions were made by my mama, and I don't know, but it's I don't know if this will work, but at least with Unyara, I want her to make her own mistake, to let her decide for things, and yeah, see where it goes. And yeah, so oh my gosh, I've been talking for 15 minutes and it's already 9 p.m. I'm not sure when are they coming home. The house is a little cleaned now. I have yet to finish mopping and sweeping the floor, and then there's still some dishes left to wash, and after that I'm just gonna watch a movie. And yeah, so it's been a good Saturday so far, and tomorrow is Sunday, so I don't really have any plans, but maybe I'm planning to go to church. Yeah, but let's see. I'm also praying for you, and whoever you are, wherever you are, and I don't know your circumstances, but if you chance upon this podcast and you have a problem with how you're dealing with the balancing with a newborn and a preschooler, or maybe just anything about life, maybe you can find me on Facebook, Ring Hurray. And also, if you're a woman or woman, all that, I just like to share that for today as well, I have attended a women to women event from CCF, so Christ Commission Fellowship. It's in North Drive here in Mandaue, and I like it a lot. I'm actually not from CCF. My home church is City Church, but it's open to all ladies, so I was there, and I felt very renewed right now, and I thank the Lord for that chance. And yeah, I'm also praying that you'll also have that chance. And I don't have a helper yet, right? So I actually brought my newborn there, and also my 4-year-old. So it's a little bit crazy, but I thank the Lord for the chance. And also hopefully I think the last update that I have for the podcast in July 26 was house help fails. So right now on Monday there will be a new house help, so help me pray that it's gonna be the one, because although I can manage a household, and although I like to be busy with the household chores, with taking care of Anyana and picking and dropping off Unyara from school, there are things that I have actually forgotten and need to do, like for example my photo book, and also there are trainings from my work that I haven't picked up as well. So yeah, I have time, but a household help could really help me do the other things, like the backlogs. Okay, and I think that's it. So happy Saturday night to you all, and I hope you're in a good mood tonight, and hope you have time to connect to God tomorrow. But if you don't have time, just always remember that God is everywhere. God lives in your heart, and you can connect to Him whenever, wherever, and wherever, and whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much. Good night and God bless. Bye bye.